Hello, lovies. Welcome to Spiritually Gifted Healing Tarot, where I am your host, Gigi. So, to begin, I would like for you guys to like, share, and subscribe if this message resonates with you. Also, comment below. I will respond to all comments. So, Gemini. Gemini, this is a what the spirit wants you to know video. So whatever it may be, this video is timeless. I've already pre-shuffled, done everything it is that I was supposed to do. So I'm just going to jump right in. And again, if you haven't subscribed, please do so now. The little red button below, it says subscribe. If you want to book a personal reading with me, then all of my information will be in the description box. I also accept donations to improve the channel. Um, I will be on a consistent basis, more so than in the past. And I will be doing more pick a card readings, things of that nature. So, jumping right in, Gemini, your overall energy is the World card. Ooh, so this could be speaking of some sort of cycle that is ending. To where you are balancing things out and becoming of yourself. You have went within with the Four of Swords to um, gain the wisdom it is that you feel like you might have needed in order to come to a conclusion that you needed to end this cycle. Okay, so clarifying this is the Knight of Pentacles. This is pretty much stating that you feel as though things may have been coming a little slower than typical, normal. But Spirit is saying with the Knight of Wands that, this passionate energy is going to come rushing in. Or you may get a burst of passionate energy that is going to draw in this pentacle, okay? So from the past, let's see, Spirit, what was it in the past that they, had to close this cycle on? Gemini. So you got the Sun card, Gemini. I'm feeling as though it either could have been a relationship with a Leo, rather it was Sun, Moon, Venus rising, or it could have been with a rebirth of an old situation. But I'm feeling like majority of you guys have been dealing with egos. So like more so of an alter ego that you had to put an end to with the Ten of Swords. So you're pretty much done with this alter ego because you want to bring in your true and authentic self, who it is that you really are, and you want to show those surrounding you who it is that you are, and you really not feeling like um, you have to be a certain way around certain individuals. It's like you're just ready to just stand in your true for, like just be who it is that you always known that you could be. You just, probably held off on it and created this other ego because you got the Ace of Cups clarifying this. Where was I going? It could have been the ego for majority of you that's bringing you to this closure. But in the past, this ego brought you a lot of attention and emotions. Okay, it brought you a lot of love interest. Um, Also, you have the Three of Cups up under the deck, so it was a lot of partying, a lot of celebrations, a lot of night out with the girls or with the fellas. Like, it's like you were trying to keep up with something that's not really who it is that you are, all in all. Okay? So, the present moment, Spirit, can I please have one accurate card for the present moment? Why is the present moment here, Spirit? One accurate card to clarify the present moment. So, you got the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. So you have been harvesting some things, putting some things into motion, into work. You have been, with the Nine of Pentacles, very independent, very goal oriented, you know, getting to the money. But you've also been happier than, you've been before because you're starting to feel complete within yourself. Okay. And you got a lot of pentacles, so you could have came into some money as well, Gemini. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles. This is one accurate card. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles. Why is the Seven of Pentacles here? One accurate card to clarify. Seven of Pentacles. So you got the Temperance card to clarify the Seven of Pentacles. So this here is like these finances is that's coming in, even if it's not finances, it could just be ideals, emotions, things that get you going. Um, is balancing you out is like a leverage, and then you have it's like you purifying yourself, like something has came over you, and it's like if you look at the sun rising in the background, right? And then you have the sun in the past, right? So see how close he was to the sun, the kid, But in this one is an angel that's a little lesser distance from the sun, and the sun isn't so much big. So it's like you got your ego in check now, okay? And since you've closed that chapter of, letting your alter ego take over, you have been purifying yourself. I apologize, y'all. I'm tongue tied, a little tongue tied. I've done a few readings, but you've purified yourself to the point of balancing yourself out and seeing yourself in a whole totally different way than before. So why is it all happening, Spirit? Can I please have one accurate cards clarify why is it all happening? Why is this all happening for Gemini? One accurate card. So you got the Chariot card, which is pretty much moving forward. And again, here we have the balance, the black and the white, yin and the yang. You could have been dealing with some health issues in the past. and decided that, okay, I have this issue and or this situation that has happened, and now I feel like it's time for me to look at life a little bit differently so that I can move forward in the correct way for myself and be authentic with myself and be true and honest to myself so that I can continue to move forward and have this victory of um, you know um, healing. And when you began to heal, that's when the cycle closed and the brand new, you began to move forward. You got the hangman up under the deck, by the way. So you're seeing things from a different perspective after dealing with um, a health issue of some sort. And I usually don't pull out health, but it stood out to me. This is like a medical sign with the wings. So yeah, you had a lot of hope. I'm seeing all the stars, the star on his head, on his crown. These things are feminine and masculine energy. So that's where the balance is coming in at. You're balancing both energies to become the whole you, and you've gotten out of this ego due to this health problem, and that's probably what created this health problem was the ego. And you had hope, so much hope on betting on yourself that you can get out of that ego, um, the egoic spirits, and you began to heal yourself, and that is what has completed that part of the cycle of your life, so that now you can move forward with a new beginning and have things balanced out to where you won't pull in energies that's not of what it is that you don't want. So you got the magician card. Listen, okay, when I tell you this story is flowing like these, I should start calling out cards before I even pull them, like low key. And you got the Page of Pentacles up under that. So you are the creator of your own life, and you're beginning to recognize that. You're beginning to recognize that only can things, the only things that can happen is what you create to happen. So what has happened in your past, you had to get out of. And in order to get out of that, you had to recognize at that present moment that you had to remove yourself from that situation in order to move forward. And in order to move forward, you had to balance yourself out so that you can have the ability to move forward. And you're creating this space to where you are becoming the prize to yourself. And it may be calling in some offers for you as well of some sort. And it may be baby offers at first, but I feel like it could turn into something more significant. Um, so, Spirit, what is your advice for Geminis today? When they come to see this message, what is your advice for them, Spirit? Timeless message. Advice for Gemini, Spirit. What is, sorry, too many cards, guys. So, Three of Cups. I'm sorry, y'all. Listen, Spirit is saying move on from all of the celebrations. It's okay to celebrate. It's okay. But I'm feeling like you know when to and when not to with the High Priestess card up under that. Listen to your first mind. When your first mind tells you no, don't do it, then guess what? Don't go. Don't do it. Don't participate. Don't involve yourself. Regardless to what, you need to listen to what spirit is saying to you, because you have the intuition to do so. And it could literally save your life. I don't know what situations y'all going through, right, Gemini, because there's so many of you, I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. So, Five of Cups is clarifying the Three of Cups, meaning that, stop focusing on the past. Stop focusing on what you already been through and pay attention to this present. Because, you know, you've been heartbroken so much in the past to where, you're going to keep celebrating things to where you're going to miss out on what it is that's ahead of you, because you're too busy turned around paying attention to the spilt milk in the past. And it's only going to create more of this, more heartache, more Three of Swords. You don't want that. So you want to come up out of that energy. That's what spirit is telling you. You keep fluctuating is what I'm getting. And you're the creator. So continue to move forward and think about and focus on what it is that you want for your life, not what you don't want, or not continuing to do what it is that you used to do, because you have made it past that whole, you know, cycle. I couldn't even get cycle out, you guys. Look. So the potential outcome is the Queen of Wands. She been popping out lately. So that's okay. What I'm getting from the Queen of Wands this time, by spirit saying, calm down on the celebrations, calm down on the partying. If it's a third party situation, get out of it now, because it's only going to lead to heartbreak and disappointment. And this Queen of Wands is saying to me, it's pretty much screaming to me that you're going to resent everything if you don't listen to yourself. Okay? We got the Empress up under the card. So someone could be pregnant, or like I said, it could be a third party situation where there's another woman involved, or another energy involved, feminine energy involved, to where, not, it could be woman or man, I don't know, your preference. But it's someone involved if it has something to do with a love triangle. It's someone there and they're pregnant, or you're pregnant by somebody else's person. But you don't want that, because it's only going to cause heartache and heartbreak. So get out of it if you're in it, and that's just clear as day. But if it doesn't have anything to do with third party, and it's just you and your past, and everybody expecting you to hold on to who it is that you're not, then you have to be vocal about that. And you are in control of your life, no one else. And although people may not get you or where you're coming from, that's okay. That's okay. Nobody is going to always, not everybody is going to love your authenticity, but that lets you know who's there for you for real and who's not. Okay. And it has nothing to do with nothing. But you got the Devil card clarifying the Queen of Wands. So it's some you playing with fire if you're dealing with somebody else. You got the Four of Swords under the deck. I think you have the Four of Swords under the deck before, meaning you contemplating everything about your life and what it is that you need to do and what's going on. So, guys, you are either bounded to something, like an addiction to something that you can't let go of, or someone who you should not be dealing with at all. is in your energy, either or. And that's the potential outcome. So that is what's to come in the future if you don't change what spirit is telling you to change about yourself, okay? And it's not really a change. It's a change for the better, more so than anything. So that's what I'm getting. It's just you got to let them 3 cups, leave them where they at. But we have virtue. You acknowledge your loving spiritual attributes that encourage others to grow. And what I'm getting from this is that you have a big heart. Your heart chakra is open, but I'm feeling like you put others before yourself when you need to put yourself first too. For some of you, but I'm going to read out the book. This is from The Power of Love. You acknowledge your loving spiritual attributes that encourage others to grow. You are making great strides in your spiritual evolution, and others are beginning to look at you as a role model. You employ the virtues of kindness, service, and compassion in all your interactions. You have learned to send only those thoughts that support and encourage. Leading by example as opposed to preaching is important to you. When you live in the physical dimension with an awareness of the bigger picture, a steady calm permeates your life. Others are able to recognize this aspect of you and are drawn to you for counsel. Your work on this planet is also admired by those not currently incarnated, and you are receptive to their guidance. Okay? Being a conduit for spirit and manifesting love in all you do is the greatest accomplishment of your earth journey. When this card appears in any spread, it is the most powerful message that spirit imparts. This is the card of a light worker. Perfect. 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 So that is why. Okay, let me take this back. That is why you got the world card, because you ended a cycle within your life. You got out of your ego. And when you got out of your ego, spirit has gifted you, okay? And you started putting in work on yourself to continue to remain balanced, or to at least get balance, so that you could move forward in your journey and create the life it is that you desire, because of course you're a light worker. So you had to go through some issues, some struggles, some very hard times to learn who it is that you were. And spirit is saying it's okay to celebrate, but not to celebrate too much, because you know it only brings disappointment when you celebrate more so than you doing what it is that. But then again, it's your birthday, so it's time for y'all to celebrate. But don't do anything that you know that could disappoint you, or don't deal with anyone that you know that could disappoint you by taking you back to what it is that the past energy that you have come out of, because again it's going to be the same bull crap. But be careful. I'm sticking to what I said in the first place, being resentful and holding on to, addictions. It could be jealousy, it could be envy, it could be anything. Okay, so I'm gonna pull an Archangel Michael and then a spirit meditation card for you to meditate on. Okay, Geminis. It says you're on the right path. Okay, Spirit. So a lot of you guys are on the right path. Okay. It says you've drawn this card as validation that your thoughts and actions are in the right direction toward achieving your life's purpose and inner peace. You've been carefully listening to your guidance from within, and the angels applaud you for following it faithfully. Although you may not clearly see what's up ahead, the angels want you to know that they're guiding and protecting you every step of the way. Keep up the good work. Okay, Geminis. Then it says the possible meanings is it's a good time to begin a new project, start a business, pick up a book, or make a positive lifestyle change. From what I know, you already done that, right? Listen to your inner guidance, even if others don't understand. Did I not say that? Okay, yeah, that part. Trust that you'll be financially supported as you move forward with your plans. So, Gemini. It just repeated what I said. Like clarification right there. Stop allowing your peers to tell you different. Listen to your soul and what it is that, you need to do. But they said you're going to listen. But we got some hard heads out there too, though. So, quotes to meditate on: accumulating wealth, guarding it, and making it grow will wear you down. Understand that riches bring unending ruin and destruction. Um, okay, again, I can't see, but accumulating wealth, guarding it, and making it grow will wear you down. So, Spirit already told you they got your back. You already are waiting on the harvest. There's no need to work hard to try, work too hard to try to bring in more and keep an eye on it. Just keep doing what it is that you need to do, and understand that with you doing exactly what it is that you need to do for self and for whatever, you listening to spirit, that those energies of granting you, finances when you when it's called for, pretty much means don't worry, they got it. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, Gemini. I ask that you please, again, like, share, comment below. Let me know if it resonates, and subscribe. Thank you, and have a great day.